Hello, friends, and welcome to this weekly edition of a Friday morning guided meditation for about 30 minutes. Happy for you to join today. The idea that came to me for today's meditation is the idea of letting go of the restless mind, of transforming restlessness into the idea of mental resting and finding peace of mind, which is one of the qualities of higher consciousness. Be taking the visualization, and the idea for this came from Meditation for Starters by J. Donald Walters, Swami Kriyananda. So let's first start by finding our comfortable seat position on a chair, cushion, or cross-legged on the floor. Whatever way that you can sit tall, letting your hands rest on your legs, and beginning to breathe deeply. Closing the eyes and watching the breath. Feeling the body sinking into your comfortable but firm seated position. Letting hips and shoulders, jaw, all those places where we hold tension, letting them begin to relax. Softening the area of your heart. Watching the breath pass through that place. And let's do a few rounds of a double breath. That's inhaling short, long through the nose, tensing the body. Exhaling through the mouth. And relaxing. Again, inhale and squeeze the energy in. Exhale. Begin to relax the body. One more time. Inhale. Then exhale. Throw the breath out. Giving up a signal to your body and mind that it's time to meditate. You may notice as you sit that thoughts start to intrude. For most of us, it's very difficult to sit without allowing the brain free rein to wander. But what happens is as you start to let the brain wander, that you realize that it's not really resting, that it's not really relaxing. And one of the things we need in order to meditate more deeply is to be able to relax both the body and the mind. Kriyananda writes is, consider how many things you do with the hope of finding a condition of rest once you've done them. We finish chores, or get a job, or get a raise, or raise our children, if only, or retire even to a life of travel and leisure. Our mental image of these conditions seems to be that it's an end, complete and unchanging. We know this is really not the case. We picture the future as a time when we can at last relax. Some point in my life, it will become like this. But instead of learning to relax in the present, we look outside ourselves then. We look for something that provides us with this feeling of relaxation or with happiness, contentment. And it really, nothing ever lasts in that sense. It's always changing and permeable. So instead of doing that, we might in fact seek this rest through our practice of meditation. We can relax and enjoy what we have right now, whatever blessings, challenging we might, or difficulties we might have. Kriyananda writes, the more you seek rest through doing, the more restless you become. The more you seek happiness through senses, the less happy you will be. He says, everyone, no matter how busy, should devote some time every day to practicing the art of doing things restfully, and hence the importance of meditation. So the idea of letting your mind relax, Spine still stays long. The breath flows deeply. Making whatever little adjustments you need to make in your physical situation to continue to let the mind and body become more relaxed. So take this state of rest. To imagine this sense of rest right here and now as a sense of creating peace and happiness. Let's do a few rounds of an even count breath then. Inhaling for 6, holding the breath for 6, and exhaling for 6. If holding your breath is something that's not a good idea for you, heart conditions or whatever, then just do the inhale and exhale at those even counts. Again, sitting up tall, inhale. Hold the breath gently, lifting the heart, lifting your attention upwards, magnetizing our internal energies into a state of rest, and exhaling, imagining that sense of rest flowing into all the body. Inhale. Hold. And exhale. Inhale. Hold. And exhale. One more inhale. Feel the breath rising, filling the belly, the ribs, the chest, up through the collarbone, the throat, and up to the point between the eyebrows, and hold the breath there. And exhale for longer now. Maybe 8 counts. Very soothing. Inhale for 6. Hold for 8. Exhale for 8. One more inhale. Hold. Let your concentration rise upwards. And exhale, holding your attention at the point between the eyebrows, but imagining the breath, creating relaxation, rest, those little moments of peacefulness, and allow your breath to return to normal. A few moments of watching the breath now. You might use the mantra Hong on the inhale, Sa on the exhale, or I am peace. Out of concentrating on this mantra, giving us the idea, letting go of everything else, of concentrating, letting go of the restless mind. Hong, Sa. I am peace. Right here, right now. Release intention from all the energy centers. As the body grounds into the earth and the spine grows long up to the back of the neck, forward to the point between the eyebrows. A ribbon of peacefulness. And let's take this deeper. The double breath in, exhaling, release the breath. And visualize yourself walking down a busy street in the center of a city. Crowds surge around you, each individual bent on some personal errand. And the buildings around you hold countless other people, each one busily occupied in filing office papers, phoning, computerizing, issuing or acting upon important directions, writing a letter, reading a book, playing on their phones. All the occupations, in short, of a busy metropolis. And imagine that each of these people are part of your own population of thoughts. Everyone acts out some particular desire, some tendency, some interest that you may be holding even subconsciously. Altogether, this is the population in the vast territory of consciousness, which is your mind. As you stand in this street, gaze calmly at this activity and say, is this who I am? Is this what I want from life? What do I accomplish by endlessly pursuing so many diverse, even conflicting goals and interests? Reflect on the sheer madness of becoming ever increasingly enmeshed in the search for outward fulfillment. Surely there must be a better way. And as you continue to walk down the street, notice the crowds become thinner, the buildings lower and less imposing. Your sense of personal involvement is diminishing. Imagine now the crowded downtown is behind. Follow the street as it leaves the city. Enjoy that feeling of release from endless involvement in worldly ambitions and desires. Anytime your mind starts to become restless again, returning to the mantra Hang Sa, or I am peace, and gradually letting it go again. And that peace, this peace is our natural state, integrated true self. One of the aspects of spirit. Within us and around us. Peace is that grows in the stillness. Rest, relaxation of the body, mental rest. You can find the resonance of an affirmation. Repeating it to yourself, speaking out loud or silently after me. First in an authoritative method. From pools of inner silence, I sip the sparkling waters of thy peace. Affirming the truth. In a speaking voice. From pools of inner silence, I sip the sparkling waters of thy peace. Focusing at the point between the eyebrows, speaking to the subconscious in a whisper. From pools of inner silence, I sip the sparkling waters of thy peace. And mentally only resounding in the silence, the stillness, the mind. From pools of inner silence, I sip the sparkling waters of thy peace. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.